Okay. Get in there. Just got to make sure we're set, which I think we are, but I'm not sure. Because last time I listened to a VOD, I sounded muffled. So I'm checking audio. I know I'm unmuted, but I'm just doing this mostly as a test for future Jack. So I can see if I can make my audio better than better than. Greetings everyone, Jackogień here. Hopefully you're all doing wonderful out there. Welcome back to TWAV, aka Tier4 and Vibe. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful Sunday. I'm sorry I didn't do the stream on Wednesday when I initially planned to, but genuinely on Wednesday I was completely exhausted, burned out. I needed to take some time for myself. I was not in the right headspace / just not mentally ready to stream. So you know. But we're rolling. We're back. We're so back, Ojin. So hi, let me give proper hellos to hi Nobody, hi Pearl, hi Stella, hi Cat Dog, hi Shadow, hi PVT, Dimitri. Hello Joseph. Hopefully y'all having a good one. You know the name of the game, Tier4 and Vibe. I just listen to lo-fi, listen to good music. At least I think it's good music. And we just casually play Tier4 together and yap about stuff, which I actually have a topic I really want to yap about at the start of this stream. People don't like Jackogień Drive, and I don't get why. Like, I kid you not, like, in between work, like, it was a really slow day, so I was on my phone a good amount. Literally, I'm just, like, scrolling YouTube, and, like, the majority of, like, the videos I'm seeing on my home feed is, like, calling Jackogień Drive mid and, like, saying it's bad. And I'm over here, like, looking back at the stream we had, like, hang out with you guys, with you all, and then hang out with my buddy Colonel. And it was a good time. Like, I genuinely enjoyed myself. And I think it's one of those games that are just a little goofy, a little silly, a little whimsical. And it's like, I have a fun time. It's a fun game to just to pick up and play for a bit. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, amazing, like, 100 hours of gameplay or something. Like, you can just, like, hop on and play for, like, an hour or two, which I like. You know? I think it's, like, the perfect little small hangout game. I understand not having a lot of substances, but, like, that was also a demo. There's a lot of features that were just not seen in full, like the mini games and things like that. I don't know. I think the friend lobbies are going to be very whimsical and very fun for, like, the full game. You know? And it's like, it doesn't have to be big either. It's like $20. And I think it's going to be worth the $20 in the end. Do I think it's going to be worth $20, you know, on par with other $20 games like Deltarune? No. But, like, it's still, I think, worth it as, like, a goofy little, you know, new thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited to stream launch day because I had a great time. Da 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 da. Ba ba da 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 da. And just call you PVT. Alrighty, PVT. Let our boats afloat. But yeah, I don't know. Like I genuinely am looking forward to Dragon. I'm not like insanely excited about it. Not as excited as like Kirby Starcross World, or like, you know, other big releases like Air Riders or Metroid Prime 4. But still like a nice little whimsical thing to keep us occupied on the Switch, you know? And it totally beats Welcome Tour out of the water. Like Welcome Tour was just like, you know, graphic info dumping, quizzes on the info dump. It had a little bit of quirkiness to it, but like for the most part it was definitely missing a oomph factor. I think Dragon's Drive, the oomph factor is the friend lobbies, being able to play with like 12 different people. That's gonna be great to like casually stream and hang out with y'all, in my opinion. Like I'm looking for those types of games to just have on, like, you know, my catalog to just pull from. I think it's great. Also, I'm so sorry whoever Ansel is. I've been doing nothing but splat you all game. Genuinely am sorry, Ansel. I'm like kind of mopping the floor with you a little bit. Oopsie, Sargi accident. Why are you bleeding? Filling up friend lobbies might be hard for most people though. Yeah, that is true. I understand for like the general people, but like, I mean, you can still get like 3 other friends together and do 2v2s. That's what we were mostly doing during the demo, and that was a lot of fun. I have thoroughly enjoyed just doing a casual 2v2. And I could see myself like doing a Dragx Drive collab. I think would be fun. Just be like, who's up dragging their drive? And then it's like, ooh, okay, let's get, you know, a few, like 3 other content creators together to play Dragx Drive and do 2v2s at the bare minimum, you know? I could see that being fun. It's definitely a W for me personally. But then again, I understand like situationally why some people might not like Dragx Drive, but at the same time it's like, but quirky. Who up talking a drag? I mean, I mean what? Anyway. Managed to swap games in time. Whoopee! Talking. Satan grab. I think the controls are... I think because the controls are extra gimmicky, it's not that the controls are bad in my opinion. It's just the controls have a high learning curve. I genuinely don't think Dragx Drive is like, because controlling it felt cool. It's just highly gimmicky, which I think is good, genuinely. I would argue from a game developer's perspective, it helps add to its uniqueness. But I understand as well, like it being, you know, a sport-based game. So I understand folks not liking it because sport. People who like sports, so I know there's an audience for it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of sports. It's just more so I'm a huge Nintendo nerd. I'm a huge fan for gimmicky gameplay. As somebody who is striving to be a developer, I'm somebody who wants to add goofy gimmicks to my own games. And having like goofy control schemes like that where you actually feel like you're, you know, in a, like, that's actually what you do in a wheelchair to move, is like you push it forward and push it back. I've been in wheelchairs before because there was a time in my life where I had a contusion, which is basically like a really bad bruise. So they decided to put me in a wheelchair for like, while I was at the doctor. I don't think it was the hospital, but it was like a specialized doctor, I think. I don't know. Memory's a little fuzzy, but I just remember being in the wheelchair while I was there. And then at home I was on crutches. Also, watch the squid backing Agent 8. These are casual lobbies. No toxicity. Squid backing seen as toxic. I don't know. I just wish, as as a future dev, I hope folks have like more of an open mind instead of just immediately jumping to, oh, this is mid. It's like, no, wait, hold on. Let's see if this can cook a little bit, I mean, granted, I understand like some people, like there's genuine, critiques, but I feel like I'm definitely like one of the few people alongside Colonel who like thoroughly enjoyed my experience with the game. There are like a lot of people who are very, very hypercritical of it. See, I look at Jackogień Strive like I look at like 1-2 Switch, right? Like inherently not the best game in the world, but it's still kind of fun. Has its quirks, has its qualms, and definitely can be fun with friends. Do 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 do. So yeah, I'm still standing by my very strong feelings after the test fire of, oh yeah, I'm adding this to Surprise Saturday. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be streaming this on launch, and oh, I might just casually like add this to my like multiplayer game roster if people enjoy it, because I enjoy it. And me as a creator, I want to do what I enjoy, but also you all enjoy. It's that balance for me, right? I never want to do only what, like, I don't want to do things that I don't enjoy that just because someone else enjoys it all the time. Like, I can make an exception. I can, like, rip off the bandage and I can, like, play a game I'm not super comfortable playing or giving something a shot that I'm hesitant on. Like I did during May I Stream. That's why I love May I Stream. Genuinely, I'm going to be doing that every year. Every year until I'm done being a content creator, I will do May I Stream, because that's a nice way for me to get out of my comfort zone, try things I wouldn't normally typically try, and if I enjoy it, I enjoy it. Green team, this is turf. Please help paint base. Oh no, yeah. Don't forget the game mode we're playing on, chat. That it is the turf of war. Like, I know we're casually playing, but, like, still play the video game. Rain or shine, day or night, I'll be there for you when you need help. Dark clouds swirl, no, you can always come back to your little roots. Rain and shine, day and night. I would love to write a full-fledged lyric for Little Root Town. And I just know the rain or shine, day or night lyric is definitely going to be in it, because, like, that's literally something that goes in my head every time I listen to this song. Like, literally at this part coming up here. Do-do-do-do-do. Rain or shine, day or night. Like, it fits perfectly for that. I wish I had more confidence to actually make more videos. I just feel more comfortable streaming, but I would love to make more videos and shorts and things. It's a mix of confidence and also just time. All I do is eat, sleep, stream, and work. And like work, like, my paid work, and then work also involves like at home doing stuff for the fam. That just literally takes up all my time, is eat, rest, stream, family, work. Hello, and sinners. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everyone's doing well tonight. I am genuinely... You know what's a weird thing? I don't feel as tired as I normally do, and I think it's because I actually got proper rest you know, Saturday into Sunday after Dragon's Drive, I actually got some good sleep. And I just like kind of relaxed today. I didn't really have much I needed to do, so I actually could properly sleep / rest like most of the day, which is rare for me. So I typically at this point of the night I feel, you know, eyes bagging. I wanted to take EP. Autocorrect the bane of existence. Smile. Fun, unfortunately, I still don't have that shiny ho-ho. No! I'm sure you'll get there eventually. I see a person painting somewhere. Don't know where you think you're going, but you're not getting far. Oh, you get Wario. That is like what I see when I see the yellow and Orpal. Is you get Wario. It's Wario time. And true envy colors too. Warriors are a non-binary icon, trust. I recently 3-starred the silver dynamo. Yippee! Congrat. And Dapple Nuevo. Fun weapons. I like 3-starring weapons a lot. I want to like eventually 3-star everything again, because I almost did at one point. Hustle Gur, nuh-uh. This is a hydration reminder, by the way. I'm drinking some. Well, it's labeled as fruit punch, but it has apple juice as the main ingredient, so it's truly apple juice. It's labeled fruit punch, but it has more apple juice than anything else in it. So I consider this just apple juice with extra flavor. I think I'm gonna work on these dapples still, because I want to 3-star all the dapple. Almost there. I'll just keep working on this. Just 3-starred wiper redundant. Okay, wiper rust. Yippee! Now that means you can officially put it down if you don't want. Or I mean, I guess you could put it down after 4-starring. If you want to have the freshest veg. Maybe. Thank you, nobody. I appreciate that. That's something I stumbled upon today, while I was at work, I think. Or no, was it before work? I don't remember now. But I was watching Deltarune comic dubs, as one does. And there was one where Birdley went up to Chris and was like maybe. And then Chris just said die. And then Birdley was just like, okay, so that said no on the Mazabi. And I'm over here thinking like, well, I actually like Mazabi. I would be 100% down if my partner / SO in the future would call me Mazabi. Or just actually genuinely anyone out of like being polite, I guess. You see, the rust represents the rust they'll get outside from it. The last of use. True. The lack of use. True. See, I try to give all weapon a shot, but I understand if some weapon is like icky. I mean, that's why I still haven't like 3-starred what the nozzle nose is. Like, I think they're all right. I think there's times where like I can cook with them, but for the majority of the time, I just can't. They don't vibe with me well. Not nearly as much as Doolies and Rolly, of course, vibe with me. Thought there was a person here. There was a person there. Oh yeah, true. I get you. gotta get myself an IRL curling bomb yet. That's something I want to do to upgrade my Jack cosplay yet. Also, genuinely, like, y'all ever have moments where, like, your brain just goes into complete autopilot? Like, I'm so used to my job where my brain could just start thinking and conceiving different thoughts and ideas while I'm at work because it just completely autopilots. I mean, that kind of happens here just sometimes during Turf War because, like, I'm just so used to casually playing. I can just focus on the combo and not the gameplay because I can just, like, sort of, you know how you lock in when you, like, shut off everything else and just focus on, you know, one task? I kind of lock off sometimes, and when I lock off, it's just, you know, completely zoning out and just being able to ramble. Oh my gosh, Shy Guy raid. Hi, Fox. Hi, Jerry. Hi, of course, Shy Guy. Hopefully, Mikio, aka your channel mascot, had a good birth. And it's not your birth. I got confused with that. But I hope you know, enjoyed. And I guess Jerry. Oh, there you go. There's Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Hi, SM Toxic. Hi, Steph. Hopefully, you're all doing well. Hopefully, you had a good time with Markar 8s. I was just about to ramble, actually, a little bit about how, you know how folks lock in when they're, like, super hyper-focused? Well, I lock off. I, you know, like, zone out and, like, my brain can conceive other thoughts and ideas and just, like, completely autopilot at whatever task I'm doing. Most of the time that happens here during these Turf War and VODs, but it also can, I was explaining, it happens at work sometimes if it's a slow day and nothing's going on and I'm just, like, doing what I need to do just automatically. So I was, like, conceiving in my head while at work for, like, the final, like, hour what I want to cosplay for future conventions, right? And so now I have, like, almost like a list in my head of what characters I want to, you know, cosplay as. Both feminine. There's like one masculine, but most of them are like genderqueer or non-binary. Oh, see you, Steph. Take care. Bye bye. Peace, love, and good vibe. Also play Jamboree and Omugus. Ooh, yummer. But yeah, literally, like, I was prioritizing or like thinking of, okay, what characters would I genuinely really want to cosplay as? Like, either like I think it would be very easy to do because of my build, or just generally I love the character, or relate to it. So like I was thinking, like, oh my gosh, outside of, you know, my channel mascots, you know, my Octoling Jack and my canine Ojin, who would I want to cosplay? Also, hello, Chandra. Hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully everything's fine and dandy in India. Okay, have a good EP, have a good sleep, Agent Fox. But no, I was thinking in my head, okay, one of the first ones I want to do is Sifrin. If y'all don't know, Sifrin is a character, the main protagonist actually from In Stars in Time. And Sifrin low-key jump-started my discovery into, oh shit, I'm NB. Literally, it's because of that game and that character a lot helped me like realize I'm very comfortable with like they them pronouns. To the point where it's just like, no, I just call me that. I might play In Stars in Time. I highly recommend it. It is a neat, if you like RPGs, it's very like Earthbound-esque. It feels like Earthbound in a lot of ways, especially the battle system. But yeah, Sifrin's like up there. I would love to be Madeline from Celeste. Madeline or Badeline, because like the bat design is also really fire. But yeah, I'm debating on that. Like which one would I do first, Madeline or Badeline? But I'm thinking, oh yeah, the one masculine character, like the one character that I just adore too much, that I just think I could actually pull off with my build. I just need like a proper like suit for it. It'd be almost like a fursuit. Is none other than my main in Smash Brothers, King K. Rool. I would love to cosplay as King K. Rool. Have a big old belly I could smack. Have a blunderbuss, you know. Talk about how much those menacing Kongs always get in my way. You know, just have fun with it. I think being King K. Rool for a convention would be so awesome. That damn Donkey Kong. But yeah, I just really wanna. I think it would be fun. Running. New. Whoopee! I can't believe I got that kill, okay. But yeah, so Madeline / Battlein, Sifrin, King K. Rool. Oh, Chris. I think like Dark World Chris would be interesting. I don't know how body paint works, but I feel like it'd be a little bit of a pain to whatchamacallit. I think the body paint would be hard to figure out, or it would be a pain to like put on and off at the like start of the convention, or like start of every day. But like genuinely, I think it'd be really cool to be like Dark World Chris. Like have like a sword and shield, and like their drip is immaculate as well, which I want that. Like it would go so hard in my opinion. You know what? Whoa, missiles be upon thee. It's so valid. Understandable missile crash out. I'll try cosplaying characters in armor, but I don't know how do armor. I feel like using Dipper pies? Whoa. Maybe 3D printed piece. Yeah, actually, I think that would work out pretty well. And like you could get like a metallic like paint for it, I think. That is a thing that does exist. Also, I don't know why Agent 8 is booking it to middle when it's Turf War. You know, having a painted base kind of is helpful in this game mode. You know, that's the whole the purpose of the game is to get the paint point. And there's a lot of paint point opportunity right when you spawn in. Who else would be really fun to cosplay? Oh, Gino. Gino would be awesome. I really want to do a live Let's Play of Super Mario RPG eventually. At some point. Played ranked and actually painted the base. I mean, that's not too bad in ranked because genuinely that can help like farm special. There's methods to the madness if you know the methods, you know. Like I usually always find myself being like close to #1 turf anchor just because, you know, specials go burr sometimes depending on what weapon I'm playing. I thought that rolled a mid. Oh well, I'll just do this. Ooh, you want to chase me down? Ooh. You want to? Oh, okay, damn it. That was on me. It's like, ooh, you want to chase me? Ooh, woo. Get splat. Justifiably so. There we go. Ancient, please don't throw the game and just like squid bag next to me. We gotta like actually push forward. And that's why we don't just squid bag in mid and actually play the game. Smile. I think we still lost that. Oh well, GG. I actually almost never play ranked anymore either. Last time I played rank was during the last late night Anarchy Open. I just prefer turf, genuinely. I know that's a super hot take, but like, genuinely, like, I enjoy turf because I don't have to stress. I can just play the video game and enjoy the video game. It doesn't matter really win or lose too much. Now, of course, I don't want people, you know, dilly-dallying and like not playing the game, but like, I don't have to like, you know, grr, let's win. You know, I don't want to grr. Dipper rhymes with wiper. Dipper Wiper Pines. That's secretly Dipper's middle name. And that's valid, Joseph. All the modes are valid, and whatever reason you want to play them. By the way, I don't know who all like actually uses Blue Sky or has Blue Sky. But I like locked in my predictions for the rest of 2025 and like a little bit of 2026 predictions for like, you know, Nintendo stuff. I'll relay them here, of course. I'm trying to remember exactly what I said. When the sky's blue, whoa. I didn't know that. But no, I genuinely think for the rest of this year, I think well, I think August is locked in, and I think we're gonna get a surprise Mario spinoff, just like kind of announced and like released within September for the anniversary. I think we're gonna have something else Mario. If not, I also predict like we could get like Mario Kart World 2.0 and actually added like new content added. Maybe some, I'm like hoping there's the theory of, oh, they could like add in Donkey Kong related content to help promote Bonanza, which I think would be really smart. Just because I think it's smart though doesn't mean Nintendo's actually gonna do it. But, you know, I think it would be a really smart decision, and I think it would be really awesome if they actually go through with it for at least something with the Mario anniversary. What else? August. Oh no, August, September. August is locked in with Curb and DragX Drive. September, I think we're gonna get a Mario Kart World update. And like a Mario based direct. October, I think, well, like we know Legends ZA, but I think we're also gonna get Prime 4 on like the 30th. I think would be awesome. Also, hello, Mitt. Hopefully you're doing well. Sorry, I'm rambling right now. My predictions for the Nintendo predictions for the rest of 2025, early 2026. So yeah, I think that's gonna be August, September, October. I think Prime 4 is gonna release alongside of Legends ZA. At least there's gonna be 2 weeks between them, I think. And then I think November is going to be Kirby Air Riders. If it's not in November, Kirby Air Riders I think will be December 4th. And I think that'll be like that'll be like the last game to end the year. And then I don't think we're going to get Imprisonment War until like midway through January. Like, genuinely. I don't think we're going to get Imprisonment War until, like, let me look at the calendar. Hold on, because it has to be a Thursday, right? Thursday releases. I could see Imprisonment War coming out January 22nd of 2026. That's my prediction for Imprisonment War. I think Rhythm Heaven and I think Tomodachi Life are also going to be, like, within the first half of 2026. And then I think other predictions for 2026. I think we're going to be getting Splatoon Raiders for either late spring, early summer. Because I truly think it's going to be a bit, so. Yeah, Splatoon Raiders I think is going to be late spring, early summer. I think fall. Actually, no. I'm going to do one better. November 2026, I think we're getting Gen 10 Pokemon. I think that's what I think is going to be one of the big hard hitters of 2026 or late 2026. I think Gen 10 Pokemon is going to be announced on Pokemon Day. It's the big 30th anniversary of Pokemon. I think they're going to announce Gen 10. How that doesn't happen, to be honest? Well, what do you think they should do for the big 30th anniversary of Pokemon then? It's possible it's been worked on for a while. I mean, the Scarlet and Violet DLC, when did that come out? I thought that came out like 2 years ago. So they definitely had time to work on it. I don't think it's going to be rushed is the major thing. I think they know that, like, oh my gosh, this is a 30th anniversary thing. I think that's something that they might have worked on for a while. They just didn't want to announce anything about it yet because they wanted to keep it hush-hush. Because, like, I don't know what else they could do for the big 30th. It's Pokemon's 30th anniversary next year. Oh, right, that's another big prediction I want to talk about. Another big hitter for 2026, I think. It also fits for, like, you know, still technically being part of Mario's 40th. I think we're going to get Mario Maker 3. I think that mouse controls are going to be a big, you know, selling point with it. And even I could see Mario Maker 3 being Mario Maker 3D. I don't know if they're going to go that route, but I could totally see them doing that route if they really wanted to. Overall, I think just Mario Maker 3 is going to happen. Mario Maker 2 came out in like 2019, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 2019. I can double check that, but that was 6 years ago, if I'm right. I think they had a lot of time to potentially work on Mario Maker 3. Yeah, I need to double check. I really want to know when the DLC came out for Scarlet and Violet. Because, like, I know that the mainline games and, like, the secondary games have different development teams. So, like, the Legends game has their own department / section. Same with, like, things like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and, you know, all the other games that were coming out that were small, like Pokemon Friends, and like Pokemon Champions and things like that. Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, DLC release dates. Oh yeah, it came out very early 24, so it's been almost 2 years technically. It came out in January 2024, which that was a while. Oh wait, no. That was just the Mochi Mayhem, which was like an epilogue thing. The actual DLC came out in December 2023. So, yeah, it's coming up on 2 years. That's at least 2 years development. They've been working on Legends of Zaza, but also fixing Scarlet Violet. Oh, yeah, but... Sorry to be, like, devil's advocate a little bit, but, like... I do think... I'm trying to have a little bit more faith in their development team because... I think that they're trying to, like... allocate resources better. Like, think about it this way. Pokemon brings in the most amount of money more than any other media. That's just like the fact of the matter. Pokemon is the biggest media in the world. They have the ability and the resources to actually develop things of high quality within like a 2-year time frame if they allocate the resources properly. I'm trying to be hopeful. And I'm trying to hope that they do it right. Because something that we could consider is like... To think about it this way, too. Splatoon 4 could have been in development. Could be in development. Ever since, you know, before Side Order started, right? Like, because there's signs that point to evidence of Splatoon 3... being in the planning phase since like 2018, which is like right when Octo expansion was coming out. Because a thing with releases too is like just because they are releasing it means it could already be done. That's something that has happened before, is like they finish a game, they just don't release it yet. So, you never know in the game development world. The game development world's all over the place sometimes. I'm just trying to see, as somebody who's has Nintendo as my lifelong hyperfixation, I'm trying to plan and scheme and think and process what would Nintendo do. And it makes sense for their big 30th anniversary to have a mainline game ready to announce and ready to come out within the year. Div Complete could also be in the quality assurance. True. They could be in the QA phase. So, again, you don't know. We really don't know unless we are somebody who works behind the scenes, but none of us are. I'm just some security guard who likes to predict and scheme. Yeah, but I don't need one. If it happened, we'd all be worried it would be rushed. Well, true. But, like, if you have a massive anniversary and you do nothing for it, it leaves a pretty bitter taste in the mouth of an audience. Like, for instance, imagine this. I'm just gonna drop the hypothetical. Imagine Splatoon just completely ignored the 10th year anniversary. No new artwork, no third kit weapons, no, you know, Urchin Underpass in Splatoon 3. Imagine they just did nothing. Absolutely point blank nothing. people would be pissed. I don't know about you, but I would be pissed if like they ended up doing absolutely nothing for Splatoon's 10 Annie. But luckily they remembered and they delivered with a really strong update for this game. Yeah, I don't want to be thrown away. I mean, true. Yeah, but again, like, if they did nothing for the 30th anniversary, they're only gonna debut unknowns that are the number 3 and 0 would be so funny, actually. Had a decade between New Leaf and New Horizons. I mean, yeah, like, I don't know. Here's the thing, alright? Is this year's Mario's 40th anniversary too, or is it close? It's technically on September. It's September, like, 7th or 3rd or something. With 1 billion missing features. I mean, true. I'm not against you, Pearl. I'm just trying to look at it from, like, all perspectives, if that makes sense. As somebody who wants to develop, and as somebody who views video games as an art form, I think no art form should be rushed. I think it should be, like, perfected and taken its time. But there's also the thought process of, okay, you know, fans don't like to be waiting in the dust. You don't want to turn into F-Zero fans or Star Fox fans where you're waiting and then nothing for years and years and years and years and years. So it's like it's a fine balance. It's a fine balance of you don't want to, you know, be rushing, hurrying, having a complete bug fest that was Scarlet and Violet on launch. But you also, you know, most Pokemon fans actively want that now. Well, I mean, yeah, I get that. But knowing how they are and knowing how well, again, this is the biggest problem with this whole thing. They're going to do it, and you know why? There's only one reason. Despite the buggy mess that was Scarlet and Violet's launch, it still sold 40 million. At the end of the day, they're going to go off that data. They're going to go off that sales data. And they're going to see how much money a mainline game makes. And they're going to just get one out. Even if it's as bad as Scarlet and Violet's launch, if people are just going to keep buying the new Pokemon, they're going to keep making the new Pokemon. That's just kind of how the world spins sometimes. I don't agree with that's how it should be, but you know, if it's going, you know, if people are going to buy it, they're going to try to make it. That's just how AAA games are. And hello, I think I missed hello saying hi, proper hi to Koi. I think Mary, if I remember, that's how you pronounce it with the M2 RY. I don't know if I said hi to you, Smoothie, and Vixie. Be a lot of angry people regardless. Yeah, that is true. I know people were upset even with them delaying like Animal Crossing, and there's some people thinking that they might delay Kirby Air Riders too. Which I hope doesn't happen, but like if Sakurai needs it, then Sakurai needs it, you know? It's just a general problem with the game industry as a whole, especially with AAA. If people are going to financially back a AAA's decision that's not consumer friendly, they're still going to be not consumer friendly. That's just how it's going to work. Especially if folks go out and buy the brand new Pokemon when the brand new Pokemon is a broken mess. That's what happened with Scarlet and Violet. Hell, even I got it just to see how bad it was. It was so bad. It was so broken that it actually pushed sales so that people could see firsthand for themselves. That's at least was my perspective on it. It's like, that's the only reason why I got it. It was like, oh, I could stream this and I can see firsthand how bad is this game, or how broken is this. Now, granted, like, that's sort of my quote unquote air quote job as a content creator. I will buy even the worst products staring at you, Nintendo Switch welcome tour, but I do it just so that I can help inform you all of, hey, is this worth it or not to get? I can say with like absolute 100% certainty that Donkey Kong Bonanza is worth buying. Like, I'm not even in the post game of that game yet, but it's just genuinely a fun game, and genuinely this story made me almost cry. Also, I thought I saw somebody with splatter color screen. We do not want to use screen here. If you're a viewer, please do not use screen. If it's a random, it's fine. But yeah, I think it's just, I don't know. I'm yapping a lot. But like, you can tell, I hope it's, wow, I'm stuttering a lot now. I think I'm nervous because I don't want to like say anything that like upsets anyone, but I'm just like rambling about my perspective, and trying to like ramble about what I think the, you know, how the game industry thinks, I guess. So if I say something that does upset anyone, I do apologize, but I'm just trying to like put two and two together. It's probably just my brain overthinking, but I still wanted to say that just because genuinely that's like always in the back of my mind. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna just ramble, and then I'm gonna say something that like actually upsets somebody, and I don't intend to. I'm just trying to share, like, okay, I'm trying to be a little bit devil's advocate and see all sides of something. I don't ever intend to undermine anyone else's perspective. I'm just going to try to put forth my own, as well as trying to put myself in the shoes of, okay, I'm Nintendo. I look at sales data. Holy crap, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is the fastest selling Pokemon game ever. Why? Oh, because it's open world. Oh, it's because, you know, all these things. Mostly the fact that it's open world and that it's mainline, and that one thing I will give props to even at launch, completely redoing the renders of like Pokemon textures. Like, I love how Magnemite looks like shiny and metallic in Scarlet and Violet. Like, those kind of textures look great. Like, sure, like the, you know, landscaping textures, like the actual world itself could definitely use an upgrade, because you could definitely tell like that part wasn't nearly as well detailed as the actual Pokemon. But yeah, there are definitely some positives. Be mad at you for expecting better for gaming companies, especially the bigger ones. Yeah, true. And I'm just trying to share, like, just because I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of the corporation or the company doesn't mean I agree with the company's decisions. I'm just trying to, like, okay, I'm trying to think like them. I'm trying to see like them. I'm trying to predict what could be based off of, you know, things like sales and things like, mostly sales. Like, sales is like the number one things that gets a, you know, makes a company want to make more of something. Which actually, I'll loop back around to another point. Smash Brothers is happening. I could sit here and be blue in the face and talk to anyone who thinks that Smash Brothers is dead or Smash Brothers isn't happening anymore, the sales data proves otherwise. As long as Nintendo can still make it and it makes them money, they're gonna want more of it. They're gonna look at, okay, how well is the Switch 2 versions of like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, you know, Jamboree, Kirby. How are these Switch 2 editions doing? Are they doing well? If they're doing well, they're probably gonna do the same with some really good and successful Switch games that might have struggled, and make definitive versions of them, or at the very least make updates for them to make them run better. But looking at, or like, I'll be honest, I looked at the eShop and I looked at like what was the best selling games. Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild are doing insanely well, almost as well as like Bonanza as a brand new game. And that's not just the upgrade packs either. That's like the full-fledged game on Switch 2. Like, the upgrade packs are still doing pretty decent, but they're not doing as well as the whole game. People are rebuying the whole game or buying the game for the first time ever on Switch 2. And it's a good amount of people who are doing it. It's just impatient gamers thinking that the big titles that don't come out within 5 years is dead. Yeah, true. Like, genuinely, I wish there were people who got the Donkey Kong treatment and like don't have a mainline Donkey Kong game for like over a decade. Just to see how so they know what truly waiting for a game's like, because that's how long it was between Tropical Freeze and Bonanza. I think it was actually 11 years. Tropical Freeze release date. Yeah, it was 11 years. It was February 13th of 2014 was when it first came out. So literally, Donkey Kong fans waited over 11 years. It was like 11 years and hold on, February, March, April, May, June, July. 11 years and 5 months. That's how long Donkey Kong fans waited. I kind of want to see other game series take a long hiatus like that, just as long as like they're really putting a lot into it. Yeah, look at the Wii U version. That's what I'm counting. I'm not counting like the HD ports or, you know. I'm not counting the HD ports or the Wii U ports. I'll just call them enhanced ports. I'm not looking at enhanced ports. I'm looking at the OG release. OG release for the game. It was 11 years and 5 months. Why did I say Lamau twice? I don't know. Lamau. F-Zero fans turn to dust waiting for a new game. F-Zero 99 doesn't really count. Yeah. I mean, F-Zero 99 is still pretty neat. I'll give it that. But it's definitely not, you know, I consider it a spin-off. It's like a micro spin-off, actually. Like, any game that's, like, super small, that's, like, unordinary, I consider a micro spin-off. So, like, Mario 35, when that existed, that's a micro spin-off. F-Zero 99, that's a micro spin-off. You know what? I would... no, actually, I won't argue that. I'll argue that it has enough content in it to not be a micro spin-off. I was debating on considering Mario vs. Donkey Kong micro spin-off or not. I think there's enough content in it to consider it a full-fledged game. Here we go. Here's a micro spin-off that existed on the Wii. Link's crossbow training is what I would consider a micro spin-off for the Zelda series. It's a very small game for like the Wii Zapper. Hello, Pugizzy. Hopefully you're doing well. trying to think what other games could be considered micro spin-offs for Nintendo. Hey, Celeste, my goat. I'll take the trade. Da, 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 da. Again, I would love to cosplay Madeline or Badeline. So bad. Da, 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 da. I'm doing good, and you? Not too shabby tonight. I always have my ebbs and flows, I'll call it. You know, overthinking, underthinking, all sorts of stuff. Me and Sarah are trying to get Octolings to hug it, not working. Oh no. Good luck with that. Oh, that's a chat. That I just got sent a flashback. I'm not gonna go into detail out of courtesy of my former partner, but I had a former partner at one point, and one of the first things we did after becoming a couple was play Splatoon together and make our characters kiss. That just reminded me of that for some reason. Like, just trying to, like, position Splatoon characters, like... I was like, oh, that just sent me flashbacks. It's like, oh, I did that before. And the cherry on top of that Sunday actually was the, we did it on our favorite stages. So, like... I look like... they were kissing Lamau. Fair and valid. But yeah, that was something that me and my former partner at one point did. I did it on my favorite stage. They did it on theirs. It was sweet. It was cute. All right, enjoy your sex blow, Koi. I'm gonna keep working on my dapples. Yeah, just out of respect. I don't wanna name names. Just be respectful. Because, like, at the end of the day, it's not really my business to share openly on the internet. It's just I can talk about it from my perspective without, you know, being intrusive. That's the way I see it, and that's the way I can see talking about my own life experiences without, you know, invading the privacy of my former SO/SOs. Like the Cocteau Brush. Oh yeah, Cocteau Brush is nice. I should play Cocteau Brush. I have not touched it in a while though. Even social media, people overshare all the time. Lamau. I still try to be respectful of that. I try not to overshare unless it's myself. Like, I'm okay. I pretty much am okay with oversharing from my own singular experiences, but if it involves other parties, I will be as respectful as possible, or I try to. But yeah, I just thought that'd be cute, like, to bring up because it was on topic, and I was like, oh hey, I used to do that. Sex blow. Have you seen the infamous Seabat story? Oh my god, that's the funniest thing I've ever read. I don't know what that is. Uh-oh, crab. Oh crab, oh crab, oh crab. You're only considered a problem if you abuse the knowledge. That's the thing. If you don't abuse the knowledge, it's considered a threat. It's considered a problem when you actually use the knowledge. Use forbidden knowledge. Okay. Bonk, bonk, and bonk. I'm so cooked. Hi, Koi. Yeah, I usually try my best not to tell too many stories like about specifics unless like I get like the specific consent from the person, like, hey, can I talk about this? And then if they're like, yeah, I don't care, then I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, sweet, I will yap about it. But for the most part, it's better just to hush hush or do what I do, or I yap only through my perspective. Very hyper-specific sounds. Yeah, like the freaking fire alarm. Wait, what? That's crazy, Smoothie. Oh my gosh. Just like, yeah, I am not good unless there's a specific song that's playing. Yeah, sorry, babe. I have to crank up Gangplank Galleon before I get freaky in the bedroom. Did you have even figured out that he was using the tempo of the song as devious? But no, look, future babe. It's not. We're not an item unless, you know, I can blast 3 wishes in the bedroom. Here we stand in time. Endless past, present, and future span. The past, present, and future aren't the only thing that will be spanning. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I'll shut up now for a hot second. That's what people call the C-Vat of Splatoon. Interesting. Nah, keep cooking. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna burn the food. I'll phone again till you hear the effing Metopia end theme. Oh my gosh, yes. Jeez. Dude. No, wait. Oh my god, wait. Pokemon music would actually go hard in the bedroom. Hold on. Freaking rival trainer theme starts blasting. Oh, alright, I'm gonna have to make a playlist after this stream. Video game songs that would go hard in the bedroom. Gonna work on that playlist. This is why I'm 16 plus, chat. This is why I am suggested you versus red theme. It will be a banger in the literal sense. True. Those are literal bangers. Cynthia encountered. Oh my gosh. Imagine walking into the bedroom. That's the first sound you hear. It's just a do 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 do. Oh my gosh. No, that would be an absolute W, actually, if a partner did that to me. Be like, alright, I'm marrying this individual, alright. I see you. Hi, Koi. Hi, Koi. Hi, Koi. Bye, Koi. Oh, Jack. Hi, Pearl. What up? What's with the tilde? Why you still want a tilde? I almost died there, Lamau. Pretty sure Stella is. I don't know who else though. You nuh-uh. False information. Can't believe you would lie on the internet. How dare you spread false information on the internet? I'll rate your EO. I can't perform well in bed if I don't have mic on. What is? Huh? Chat, what did he mean by that? What was Koi cooking? You're not even on here. They rate on my EO till I tilt. Doo 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 doo. Correct buzzer noises. Yeah, I pressed the C button because it was like, oh, is Koi... No. Koi's not there. Do 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 do. Meow. Do 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 do. Ah. Okay. Do 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 do. Ah, crud. Running. Boop. My brain is not here right now, chat. I'll be completely real. Chat, let me be clear. Wait. I can actually do that, I think. I'll do that after the match. Hold on. Who needs brains? True. C for what? Chat. Game chat. That's what the C button is. See? Bloop. Opacity 0. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do in OBS. You already know. I want to be clear. Oh. Yay! I didn't think I was gonna win that matchup. I should really stream more Pokemon games. But I did a poll and people said, nah, don't do it until ZA comes out, so I'm not. Never mind, lol. Yeah, I wanted to chat to go. I thought Koi was like alluding to wanting to chat, so I was like, oh, I'm so confused. No brain, only yippee! Ow, my knee hurts. Why did my left knee just suddenly like cramp up? I'm just trying to game. Why are you cramping? Dying, crying, sobbing. Okay. All right, chat. Wait, where's that setting? That was right here. Huh? Oh, here we go. No, wait, no, that's not it. Where the frick is it? I thought it was right here. I hit that, and then... No, that's not it either. Maybe... Here? Okay, chat. Let me be clear. There you go. Insert the Undertale Deltarune disappearing sound effect / Gaster sound effect of just... What are you doing? Making myself clear? Why did the hammer show up when I tried to find a saw emoji? Hammer! Hello, Blaze. Hopefully you're doing well. We're just chilling, playing some casual turf. I need to rest. Ugh. Haha, old. Chat, point and call Koi old / lighthearted. I have no room to talk. I'm getting older and my knees are hurting. We're not getting any younger, chat. We're not getting any younger. That is sad. That is a sad reality. I don't want to get old, but I am. And I'm getting older. At least I'm old compared to some folks' standards. Don't make it light. Huh? Pause? Chat, what did Koi mean by that? I do need to crack my knees, though. Ah! I couldn't really crack them. I just kind of skidded away. Why are you calling me a bottom? I'm not a bottom. I'm a Switch. I'm playing on a Switch. I mean, yeah, that's 100% what I meant. I'm playing on a Switch too. Freudian typo. Oh no. It was a misinput. Alright, I'm gonna drop that there. I'm getting freaking blobbered. So I'm gonna back up. I think YouTube is doing the message where it's just like, are you still there? Yep, it is. I called that from a mile away. Yes, YouTube, I'm still here. I'm gaming. Also, I had a little bit of a jump scare while I was setting up. My ad blocker wasn't working, so I had to like turn it off and turn it back on again. I was worried. I thought we were cooked. I thought we were like, oh no, we'll have to listen to music with ads. No. But no, we're good. Clearly, we haven't had an ad all stream for that reason. I can't wait to fall asleep to my records tonight. I got myself a record player. And it is so relaxing to listen to some of my favorite Imagine Dragons songs on a record. Which I also want to make content on, low-key. I want to make like a music YouTube short of like showing off records I buy and then like playing some of my favorite songs on the record, so that folks can hear like, oh, here's what the songs sound like through record. Specifically, I would do probably like my top favorite songs or just like iconic songs. Like I would do like some Celeste songs because I have the Celeste vinyl, or some like I have like the first edition. I think it's like the it's not like the big set. It's not the complete set. It's just like one vinyl that has side A, side B, side C, and side D. Sorry, it was like 2 discs, I think. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think I have the CD actually saved. I eventually want to get these ones because they're very pretty. I think. Do I have it in media? No, I don't have it in media. Where did I share that? I think I just slapped it in general, actually. Search has image. But there's a Celeste, like, complete set that's like $115. It's so expensive, but it looks so good and it has so much. I really want it. I really want it so bad. It's even like the Trans Pride colors. They're so pretty. It cost you a diamond and 8 planks to get that music player. No, but it was 100 something. It was a bit pricey. But no, I wanna show off. I think I showed off before, but for folks who never saw, the Celeste complete set looks so good. I'm trying to find it in between games or in between me dying. Oh, I found it. Okay, sweet. Open link, save image. I'm sharing that after this game. I'm getting cooked right now, though. Actually, this is too upbeat. I want a chill theme. Arm and leg, true. It's definitely at least worth an arm. Or a leg, actually. I could do without my legs. I'd rather be cyberpunk, like, appendages. I don't really need my bottom half to be a gamer and a game dev. I just need my top half for like programming and like streaming. Who needs legs? I don't. All limbs? Nah, I don't need my legs. If I ever lose my legs, I won't, I won't feel leg pain anymore. So it'd actually be kind of a W. No, I am not going to chop off my own legs, but I'm just saying if it would happen, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I really don't need it for my life ambitions. Who needs any of them? I kind of like my arms, at least. That's just Misa, though. Because if I didn't have arm, I couldn't play Splatoon. Or any video game, for that matter. With my arm and my paw, I can game. Or I guess Jack has just regular hand, but Ocean has paw. Gets robot arms. I mean, robot arm would be cool. Cyberpunk! Whoopee! I'm gonna drop Piss Laser, Piss Quotamet. Alright, here we go. Here's the pretty. Here's what I want to get, but it's too much money. But I really want it. This is the vinyl set. It's so pretty. Look at it. It's the entire soundtrack and it's so pretty. God, I want it. I want it so bad. It's just sitting there, taunting me, waiting for my NBS to get it. It's crave it. Crave it so bad. I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. It's hard to do the higher SpongeBob scream in the Lynn voice, but I need it. I definitely need it. Pretty please? Turns femme from needing it. So true. I mean, that's what Celeste does, doesn't it? Celeste is just virtual estrogen. It helps awaken. Speaking of estrogen, Pearl, did you have your estrogen for today? Did you do your yummers? Dude. Yes, I did. Okay, yippee! I just didn't want you to forget again. Because I remember you mentioned the one time you forgot and Stella had to remind you. Go right through my thighs. Ooh, yummer. I mean, I already do have big thighs. I already was yapping about that during Drag X Drive. That's why the controlling Drag X Drive felt actually pretty good. It's because I had my big thighs act like a mouse pad. And then you'll blow up, what, like Squidward and the Krabby Patties? Doo-doo. Yummer. Oh, shoot! I almost died. I'm staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. I love being able to swap voices when I want to. Whenever I'm in the mood for it. Notice less disc set for your consideration. The 6 LP splatter wax set. Actually, I did see the splatter wax set. I actually prefer the full color discs over the splatter wax. I don't mind the splatter wax, but I think the full-fledged color disc looks a little bit better. I just have big You have big huh? Oh, I like big anyway. Sargi, the OG gets a little bit quirky at night, especially coming off of being a night guard. Or. Is that a Queen reference? Pearl, did you just hit my chat with a Deltarune Chapter 2 Killer Queen reference? I knew it. The Queen is such a mood, though. They call her Queen for a reason. Also, I think we got cooked. I don't know why, but her walking animation stuck in my head. You know the one where she walks away. Wait, is there a gif of it? Hold on. No, just individual frames. I wanted the full-fledged GIF. There's her slamming down her glass. No, wait, I found a GIF. Hold on, hold on. Chat, I might be cooking. Yeah. Yeah. I love her walking animation. Fun. Hello, Ash. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to the chaos. I love this animation so much. That walk cycle is just in my head. Every time I see the killer queen. Every time the queen. In swing rhythm. Yummers. Hey, we were just talking about 3 wishes earlier. Endless past, present, and future span. Wishes are the flame that lights up history. We stand in time. Mingled in the hourglass. Stop now and it lasts for all eternity. Hoping that one day. Now, speaking of the lyrics of 3 Wishes, that line about lasting for all eternity, low key, it's kind of what I want. To an extent. Like, I don't think I should say trigger warning, but like deep emotion warning, I guess. My biggest fear in life is to just stop. I want to keep persisting. I want to keep existing. Because when I stop, then I won't be able to help anyone else. I won't be able to vibe with anyone else. I won't be able to make new memories. So, I'm hopeful, maybe, if this platform exists at least, as long as YouTube exists, maybe, you know, I can exist even, or be immortalized in one way, shape, or form. By having these memories intact, being saved as a broadcast or a former broadcast. Imagine existing disappears. I mean, if they're video game vinyls, then 100%, or Imagine Dragons vinyls, those are the 2 goose. Those are the number 2 I will be trying to collect because I'm a big fan of physical media, and that includes vinyls. I'm trying to collect vinyl. I know I saw the Cult of the Lamb vinyls available. I really want to get to eventually. Look around you. Imagine dragons. Now imagine gaming. Oh man, I'm getting my butt booty handed to me. Am I worried about the YouTube ID thing? I'm worried about anyone doing that. Because that's just a very big security risk. Uploading your ID to somewhere. That means if someone's malicious and they have the means to do so, they could just hack in and get people's personalized information easier. I also really don't like them utilizing features with AI that will categorize people, because especially with folks like me, obviously being a Nintendo fanatic and then being hyper fixated on Nintendo stuff my entire life, that might be generalized into, oh, an AI might think I'm just, a teenager because of my interests. No, I'm 23 years old. Going on 24. I don't want YouTube just there, generalizing. Hello, Mr. Pill. I wouldn't mind VCing for a little. Hold on, I'm mid-game, but I could. Pill jump scare. Trying to pill jump scare anyway. Pill jump scare. You're very quiet, my friend.
Really? Hello?
Still a bit quiet there, Buckaroo.
What the fuck?
I could try to turn you up on my end.
No, let me fix this.
Oh,
Hello?
there we go. There we go. That's better.
Okay, Jesus. No wonder why no one can really hear me.
Yeah, now you're golden. How's it going, Mr. Bill?
Right. It's
Pillow
going
jumps.
like... Yeah, at the moment, well... I wish my night would end with the satisfying ending, but you win some, you lose some.
Oh yeah, I mean, it do be like that sometime.
Yeah, because I was playing a solo queue. Not solo queue, Sendu queue.
Oh, Sendoku.
Yeah. Sudoku?
Oh, yeah. Wait, Sudoku or
Sendoku.
Sendo? I thought it was Sendoku.
No, it's Sendu queue.
Sendoku.
Yeah.
Words are interesting. But hopefully you're doing well, Holmes.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm just taking care of a dog.
What the dog doing?
Literally.
Dude, I don't like working second shift.
Oh, you got another job?
No, it's the same job, but like for some reason or another, like, oh, I think the major reason. Okay, so normally I have feet pain, right? Like my ankles and my feet cramp up, and like usually after work my like feet are what's hurting. But I got these like hand-me-down like Tim boots, and they're really good for my feet and like ankle. The problem is like the pain I would normally feel in my feet and ankle seem to like jolt it up to my knee now instead. So now I'm having knee problem.
Oh, jeez. That's some like Looney Tunes ass shit right there, though.
Yeah, just like why the hell is just like the pain just goes whoop like up to the knee.
Find a cure for your feet, proceeds to go up your knees now.
Yeah, it's like what now I gotta get knee braces or something. It's just a pain. Getting older sucks, chat.
Man, what the fuck?
That's me for real, for real. Jeez. I also just low key, or not even low key. I'll high key it. High key. I miss college sometime. I feel like it was less. Yeah, I miss college because I feel like it was less work. I felt like I had more control over my own schedule. Nowadays it's just like, oh, living under fam's roof. I have to like sort of plan around them, or do what I'm doing here, where I'm only available at like 1 in the morning.
Right. Well,
So
I'm about to experience that college life soon.
Yeah, good luck with that. Hopefully you have a good experience.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
Yeah, Dookie, yippee! We love Dookie in this household. right, chat? I know a certain someone likes Dookie almost too much. Nah, slash teasing. But
I think I might. Wait a minute. They like the Dookie a lot,
yeah, the Dookie.
and they play Splatoon.
Yeah.
I think I found way we ought to looks around.
She's
Are they
lesbian. Before you get any ideas. Before you get any ideas,
you can't have nice things in life, you know.
It's just like, just I know where you're going. I know where your brain is. Like it's just like, oh my gosh. Like, nah, sorry, Pill. I said nah.
At least you broke. At least you told me, bro. I didn't want to find out the hard way.
Yeah, no, I didn't want you like making each other uncomfy or something. It's like I'm just gonna give you the heads up because I know you're gonna make a tease it slash joke about that. I was like, I'm just gonna let you know.
the joke I was gonna say, it was like, are they old enough to drink?
Yummers. Alcohol. I mean, what's funny is, yeah, I was streaming Cult of the Lamb and making some of the viewer folk at home the different followers, and in that game you can make cocktails, and one of the things you can do is actually make what I call a caca cocktail.
What the fuck?
So you can make a cocktail out of shit. It's so funny. I love it. I'm telling you, Cult of the Lamb is a wonderful game that folks need to play. Look, if Caca Cocktail doesn't convince you, I don't know what will.
I've seen the gameplay. I don't know. I feel like the gameplay is not really my style. I've seen it. I mean, I wouldn't mind giving it a try if there was a demo.
True. Of course, I come back to this. Yeah, we're talking about Caca.
Caca. I gotta go get my clothes.
Alrighty.
I got no clothes to wear. I don't want to be naked.
Obligatory yummers, true. Ah, jeez. I think I might be cooked here, chat. Yeah, we're not winning this game. Oh well. I don't think I've won the past like 10 turf wars.
Alright, who won? Hello?
Hello, welcome back.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost. Okay, it was only the past 4 turf wars. It still feels like I've lost a lot here. Oh, Pill.
What's up?
Are you thinking about saving up for Switch 2?
Oh, the question that I never thought anyone would ask me.
Yeah.
So I actually do not plan to get Switch 2 at all. Like, not even interested.
Interesting, because I really thought playing through the entirety of Bonanza, I feel like you would enjoy that game.
Oh no, definitely. Honestly, I would definitely enjoy that game. It's just like, I don't know. The more older you get, the more it's like you play less games, and then like, lucky, like the only game I mostly play a lot is it's just Splatoon.
Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah, I definitely know where you're coming from though, because like, well, actually, fun fact, today was Brojan's birthday, 8/10. and you know he turned 29. He's 5.5 years older than me. And he like hasn't touched video games probably. On average, he plays it maybe like once a year, maybe twice, if that.
Damn.
Like, and it makes sense because, like, you know, he's now potentially gonna start trying to have a kid. I hear from through the grapevine. You know, he's had a wife for coming up on a year. So, you know,
Right.
he busy. But he still enjoys gaming though. Like he literally asked me, like, "Hey, do you think a Switch 2 is worth it?" And I was like, "Right now, for you, no." Because like knowing my my brother, he doesn't like the Donkey Kong redesign for starters.
Really?
Yeah, the only reason why he would want a Switch 2 is so that he could play the GameCube games, really. And he already has a regular GameCube with those games right now. Like the original Strikers. So like for him, the only reason why he would probably get a Switch 2 is after Air Riders comes out, because we both grew up on Kirby Air Ride together.
Understandable. Twice, not to mention the pricing on Switch 2 is like, yikes.
Oh yeah, and yikes to the original Switch 1 prices now too, though.
Yeah, they increased. Yikes.
Yeah, so that's a bit caca, but there's still plenty of. Pearl makes a fantastic point. There's still plenty of really good Switch 1 games, and genuinely,
Yeah.
like as a collector, I am buying a lot more Switch 1 games than Switch 2 because there's not like Switch 2 games that are the full game on the cartridge. Like literally, I would rather buy the physical version, which I did actually. It's in the mail. It's coming like I think on Wednesday. I bought the Switch 1 version of Sonic X Shadow Generations because the Switch 2 version's a game key card. I'm not gonna buy something that's not the full-fledged game on the cartridge. Like, if I'm gonna get a game and it's not available in that way or in any way physically, I'm just gonna get it off the eShop. Which is what I did with the I got the GTA like collection of, you know, like the Vice City, San Andreas, and 3. I got that off the eShop because there's no physical version of it for either Switch or Switch 2, and like the thing that is quote unquote the Switch 2 version or the Switch 1 version, sorry, is just a download code inside the box. And it's like, I'm not just gonna buy it for the box. Like, no. I'm not about that style.
Right.
And not the good kind. I mean, what? No, I know what you're talking about, Pearl. Not the good kind of shit.
Type shit.
Speaking of stuff, actually, I should show a picture to you, Chad. I got this recently. Well, I was using this for a different shelf in my room, but now I have it right next to my stream setup. I guess I'm just gonna post in your DM so then I can yoink it from your DM to the stream. But yeah, this is now completely set up / ready for the future of any Switch game / Switch 2 game I get. The bottom rack is literally empty extra boxes. Like literally those are just the boxes of the games that my brother has at his house. Cause like he has do you know like the deluxe carrying case that's like you can fit like the dock, the pro controller, game cards in it. That's where he keeps all his Switch games. He doesn't keep the boxes. He just keeps the game key card, or the game card, not the game key card. Game key card's poopy caca. Like the actual cartridges.
That's cool. What the fuck? I always wanted one, but I just never had the time to think about it, or I just completely forgot about it.
No, that's so real. literally, I just can't help. I don't know. There's like a weird like itch in my brain that's like really, really loves collecting. Like literally,
Right.
ever since I started collecting in like 2015, or actually no, it was 2014. It was like late 2014. So about 10 years. Over 10 years actually. I've been collecting.
Right, right.
And I don't know, it's like an itch in my brain. I just had like this daydream. I think I was just in class and I was like thinking, you know, about Wii U stuff because, you know, I wanted a Wii U and I was trying to save up for a Wii U. You know, I was in 12, so I was thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get my first ever job then. Wait, was I 12 in 2014? Yeah, I was. I'm an 02. But yeah, I was like daydreaming, and then it just hit me like a freight train where it was like the coolest thing I could ever have is a massive just gamer cave filled to the brim with all different like games from all different generations, being able to pick any game off the shelf and play it.
Right.
And that sort of became like my sort of side hustle mission, whatever, in life, is like alongside obviously wanting to be like a game dev and now just continue being a streamer until I like, you know, throw in the towel, which I don't know when/if that will ever be. I might croak before I willingly stop creating at this point, or streaming at this point, because I'm not like Yusa, where you can like cook up amazing videos. I'm more of just play the video game and ramble. So that's why I sort of leaned more to streaming than anything else.
Understandable.
But yeah, I don't know. That's just, I love physical media way too much now. I really want to achieve that one day where it's just like, oh, I can have friends come over and I can have this like cool setup and I can just pop over and, oh, what game do you want to play? Oh, you want to play, you want to take turns playing Donkey Kong 64? Okay, sweet. Here's the shelf of N64 stuff. Boop. Grab Donkey Kong 64, slap it in. Bada bang, bada boom.
Fucking, if I ever come out of that fucking gamer cave, I'm gonna look like fucking Smeagol from Lord of the Rings.
True. My precious. But no, here, Chad, I'll show you the shelf I set aside. It had other games on it before, like some of my NES, SNES, N64 games. But I decided to completely rearrange the shelving on it because you can change the location of the shelves on it. So I rearranged it completely. So now it's strictly all Switch and Switch 2. The bottom shelf area is empty game cases, as I mentioned, that my brother had lying around. But no, it's just, it can fit 18 games per shelf. You could technically fit 19, but it would be too closely pressed together and you wouldn't be able to pull out the games properly. So I just am making every shelf like 18. And that way I can keep on collecting physical Switch and Switch 2 for quite a while, because there's still 2 completely empty racks down there, and then like probably a slot for like another 10 games on that one shelf. So I'm very happy with it.
Can we also talk about the fact that you have the Geno alms for the stars?
Oh yeah. I got that as the at Too Many Games. I meant to like use double-sided tape and like hang it up downstairs here. But I procrastinated on it for like literally over a month at this point. It's just been sitting near my piano, and it's like, I really want to hang it up, but I just haven't bothered. I do hope Gino would eventually show up in Smash as a full-fledged fighter, but I doubt it at this point. That's one character I doubt because Square Enix is stubborn. Because that's technically half owned by Nintendo, half owned by Square Enix, I'm pretty sure, legally. It's like a Kingdom Hearts situation. Hello, Tony Kenzo. Hopefully you're doing well. Just gonna drop that over there.
Say that again.
Tony Kenzo?
No.
Is in my chat?
No. No. Stay away.
Pill, what's wrong with Tony Kenzo?
No. I don't want to. No. This can't be.
I'm not. Well, sorry. I don't know how to pronounce the other part of your name, so I just said Tony Kenzo because that's the logo.
This can't be. I'm losing it. No. You're not real. You're not real. You're a fragment of my fucking imagination. You're not real.
Nuh-uh. Tony Kenzo's real, and he's gonna eat the
I don't
waffles out of your freezer.
No. I don't want to think about the meta days in S2. No.
Oh, Pill, what if Tony Kenzo Weapons comes back? Smile.
No.
Or did you say I'm not, as in you're not having a good day or not doing well? If you're not doing well, I'm sorry to hear that, and hopefully you can rebound.
Yeah.
Maybe hang out with us, be a little silly, be a little chill. That's what we're all about here in Turf War and Vibe.
Yeah.
About to say, if I can't get this kill, I'm gonna be crying, sobbing, rolling, pissing, redacted.
Fucking tie rolling, pissing.
Yeah. Crying, rolling, pissing, redacting.
Shit.
Shitting. That's another one.
Bro's leaving a trail.
Ah.
Hey, yo, Pearl Drone.
No, that's different. That's a different viewer. This
Would
is
you
Pearl
rather have-
Blossom.
Oh, Pearl Blossom. Would you rather have $1 or $2?
I mean, money's money. I would take $2 because then it would be. I could actually probably get like a Kit Kat bar from a vending machine or something. It's because of the weather. Ooh, yeah, weathers can be stinky. Gosh
Just
dang
use the
weather.
vacuum. Just use vac.
Guess who's back?
Again.
Shady's back. I'd rather have 666. Yeah, I think anyone would take $666 genuinely.
No, I would not take that. Maybe put like an extra $1 in there, but like, no, fuck that. What if that
I'll
666?
take the 666 any day.
What if it was possessed or something?
It's where my demons hide. Don't get too close.
Yeah, don't get close, or else I'm gonna shit.
Shit, Dookie. Yummer. I mean, what?
Yummers.
Yummers. Yummers is such a verbal stem, dude. Like, I love saying yummers.
Jokes on you, I want to be possessed.
Yummer. I want to be possessed yummers. I mean, what? Possessed by the yummers and the yippee. Getting heavy rain and multiple advisories is stressing me out. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope weather clear up for you soon. Jeez. Why? Pill, why is adulting a pain?
I'm going.
Like, I had to literally budget to plan out my car insurance and phone bill and everything. It's sucky.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's ahoy.
What do you mean by sucky?
Whoa, that's a... Not like the storm is already here. Oh no. But still. Wish you luck, and hopefully weather clear up soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. You know...
You know what makes...
Oh, sorry. You go ahead first, Mr. Pill.
No, you go.
No, you can go.
No,
Yeah, were you gonna say, you know what grinds my gears? It sounded like you were gonna say.
No, I was not gonna say that.
What were you gonna say?
No, you go. I insist. I'm incest.
Pause. This ain't Alabama.
Giggity, but
The only thing I was gonna yap about is because you brought up you going to call Eggy. I was just gonna reminisce about the time I stayed up till like 5 in the morning with you on call, and I was playing a Pokemon fan game and raging at Rayquaza.
oh my god, I know where this is going. I still have the recording, by the way.
Nice.
We can talk about it if you want.
I don't mind if you don't mind. For context, chat, we were both intoxicated in different ways.
Yeah.
I was the drunkie, and Bill was having the good kush.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
That was a hell of a night.
It was a hell of a night. Low-key, I don't even remember why I even called you. I think I was bored. That's why.
Yeah, he just called me. He saw I was online. He was like, "Why is Jack online at like 4:24 in the morning?" It's like, well, Mr. Bill, there's this thing called I couldn't sleep, and I was having some fun time.
What kind of fun times?
The alcohol kind. the being drunk and playing Pokemon fan games at 4 in the morning kind. The only thing that happens to bored college students, really. Pretty much describes a gamer in college down to a T.
Right.
Also, the me thing is based me, yummer.
Me.
Me.
Mini me.
Mini me.
Eee.
Yippee! It's 2:46 in the afternoon. It is 1:46 in the morning here. Time zones. Whoopee.
Fucking yeeping or something.
Yippee-ki-yay?
Like yeeping.
Oh, eepy, like sleepy eepy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go for at least another 13 minutes until maps rotate, and then I'll probably wrap it up because, you know, I should actually properly sleep, but sleep is also just a suggestion / a myth made up by the IRS to sell more beds.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, that's what the Bacon Man told me, and I believe the Bacon Man.
The Bacon Man.
The Bacon Man.
What's the? Well, I can't have bacon. That shit low-key fucking like upsets my stomach and makes my chest hurt.
Well, I'm just saying, the Bacon Man, aka John Pork, knows.
No, John. I have not fucking heard of John Pork in years, man.
That's the Bacon Man. That's just another alias.
No.
Jack. He's like, you
Check
need 8 hours of
question.
sleep. Nuh-uh. Oh, answer. What's your question?
Who did your Who did your art?
In the thumbnail or the overlay?
I assume they're the same person, right?
No, it's the two different arts and two different people.
Really?
Yep.
I thought it was the same artist.
Nope.
I guess the thumbnail artist.
I think I have it linked below. It was someone on Blue Sky. Let's see.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, I think it's in the description. So that says the EP artwork of like Jack yawning, but Cuddle Bunny did the one in the overlay here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is a concept art for hopefully what version 2 PNG tuber will, or technically version 3 updated Jack would look like roughly with an updated PNG.
Right.
Because I eventually want to get like a full-fledged, I want to like, you know, upgrades, people upgrade, some hoping to upgrade PNG tuber. I commissioned Epi for upgraded overlay. I was Epi's like one and only commission because like Epi got a job and then didn't have a job, and then I just know that I hit him up and I was like, hey, can we cook with this? And so he's slowly but surely doing it. It's gonna be sick when it's done though. It's all like Splatoon themed, like, you know, loading screen / stream starting soon. Because like my other stream starting soon and other stream ending is only Ojin, my wolf. So that way, if I do Splatoon stream, I can do the Jack one or the Splatoon one, and then when I'm doing non-Splatoon, I can do the other one. That way, there's a little bit more of a uniqueness depending on what I stream. The same song's been stuck in your head, and you're beginning to fear. I can feel it creeping up on me. The inevitability of it all. Oh no. No, that's so real. The Vocaloid phase. You know what Vocaloid song has been on my playlist, Pearl? I think it's like the something Rotten Girl. It's like the same like Deco 27 that made like the love blah 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 love blah 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, he sounds like schizophrenic right now.
I'm trying to explain the song. Literally, as a part of the major like segue of the song, just says like love blah 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 blah, but it, you know, it's catchy because it's Vocaloid. I can't speak or sing Japanese, so that's like the only thing I can really quote. Yeah, Rabbit Hole. That's what it was. That's the name of it. One Tito song. Interesting.
Tito?
The Delta Rune Brain Rot is strong with this one.
Cheetos.
Tostitos? Pizza roll? Yummer?
Those are yummers though.
Yeah. Especially if you like make them in like a toaster oven so they get a little crispy. They get a little crispy, it has a little crunch to it.
I fuck with it.
Oh yeah, me too. It's TV. I gotta play Chapter 3. I gotta play Deltarune, but like, there's too many games, Pill. There's too many games I want to stream and play.
Understandable, man.
Just like, crying, sobbing, rolling.
Like, man.
Like Scoop. I don't know what games to stream. Let me play some Deltarune.
Fucking Jack, bro.
That just popped in my head randomly. I had to speak it into existence. play Railroad Raggy.
Oh fuck.
Oh goodness. This is where my brain's at 2 in the morning. I might need to see a therapist.
Wasn't that good, Kush?
I'm completely sober, which is the funniest part. This is what my crackhead brain can summon into existence sometimes. Undertale Yellow is also a good game. I should play that as well. I'm with you on that one, nobody. Do 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 do. And why is Pokemon music so damn catchy? I swear.
It is so catchy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like it's like genuinely Pokemon music and like Sonic music are always guaranteed at minimum A tier. Like at the bare minimum. Like they're always like good. And then some of them are just like peak. Speaking of peak music, in my opinion, the Bonanza soundtrack, I can't wait to get my hands on all the MP3s for, because those songs are low-key banger. Apparently, I saw there's this one popular YouTuber. Every now and then I tune in just to see like what he's yapping about. I'm like not like a dedicated viewer or anything, but this is like massive dude. And he said that like he thinks the DK Bonanza soundtrack's mid, and I'm over here like, are you high? You think like the Odyssey soundtrack sounds better than the Bonanza? What are you talking about? Like every single one of the Bonanza transformation songs are like going full blast on my playlist, because they all have their own like, you know, sort of style to them. Like,
right.
There's like one that has like almost like a rapping part to it that's really good. There's just like so much. Nobody. Are you high? Oh, hold on. Let me check. Yes. Can I have some? I mean, what?
¿Quieres?
¿Quieres?
Poppy.
Alright, see ya, Pearl Drone. Bye bye. There was Pearl Drone. Pearl Drone was lurking, but Pearl Blossom was yapping. The duality of Pearl.
I knew I wasn't fucking schizophrenic.
Yeah, you're not going crazy yet, my friend. Not yet.
And I'm just editing as we speak.
Ooh, nice, nice. Yeah, I wonder, out of curiosity, just for the sake of discussion, since it's also, this is like a small question because, you know, almost end of stream moment, but
what's up?
When do you think Splatoon Raiders is gonna come out? Because for me, I think it's not gonna happen till like, I could see it being like late spring, early summer of 26.
I would say like probably early as possible. I assume Splatoon Raiders has the same source engine as 3.
Oh yeah, but like maybe they would like mess around with the assets more because it's strictly a Switch 2 game. Also, hey Greg, thanks for the raid. Hopefully you're doing well. Hello, that shy kid. Hello, Greg. What were you up to tonight? What were you gaming?
I like how you said the word gay. And then
gay. Well, that's because we be gaming. More Fortune Street, nice. Hopefully you're having fun with the Fortune Street, Greg. Shoot, my brain flatlined a little bit, but no, I can see where you're coming from. Of like, I can see Nintendo potentially wanting to get it out as soon as possible, but For me, I feel like at this point, if they didn't announce a release date for it, it's probably 2026. Because, like, I even think that, like, Age of Imprisonment, my prediction is going to be, like, if I had to lock in a date prediction for that game, I think it's going to be, like, January 22 of 2026. So, like, I think Nintendo's trying to have at least one release or a month. And I could see, like, Air Ride being in November, or December, or like December 4th, so it'd technically be December. November, I don't know. November could be Metroid. We know Pokemon's in October, and I think September is gonna be like a small Mario spinoff, because like the anniversary. But I feel like most of the big stuff is gonna come in like, you know, next year. Kind of like how 3D All-Stars came out in what, like March or something? But it was announced in September. I think Mario Maker 3 is going to get announced, and I think it's going to be like come out in March. That's my prediction.
Fucking Mario Maker, man.
Yeah, I think it will actually go. It could potentially go hard with the mouse controls if they do it right. Could be Metroid Prime 4. They need a big holiday game. I think Air Ride could actually be a bigger game than Prime 4, in my opinion. I know it's a hot take, but genuinely, seeing the cult following behind Air Ride and seeing the fact that like they saved Air Riders for like the end of the last major direct, yeah, I could see Air Riders being the big holiday push because Pokemon's in October. Instead of the typical November. So, I don't know. All I know is I hope whatever comes out is good, high quality. The one last thing, no, it was Air Ride. Trust me, go back and look. Donkey Kong was earlier. The one last thing was Kirby Air Ride. I'm pretty certain. But either way, like Kirby Air Ride, I think they're gonna push more than. Well, I think Prime 4 is still gonna get a pretty solid push, but like, I think they're gonna push Air Riders more, considering it's going to be a Switch 2 only game, while Prime 4 is Switch 1 and Switch 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Because like, yeah, they're still gonna push, you know, new releases no matter what, if it's on Switch 1 or Switch 2. But I feel like they're gonna prioritize like trying to slip in Switch 2 as much as possible. Like even if you like watch like the Indie World or like their partner showcase, if it was on Switch 2 and Switch 1, they'd always say Switch 2 first to like try to highlight, oh hey, yeah, this is on Switch 2. And then they kind of subtly say at the end, oh, and it's on Switch 1 as well. But, like, they try to, like, make the major focus, like, oh, this is Switch 2. So I think they're going to do that even with, like, new games like Tomodachi Life and Rhythm Heaven. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, they're on Switch 1. Or they're like, hey. Or they'll, like, you know, oh, these games are on Switch 1. But they're also coming out with an update on Switch 2. So that will run even better on Switch 2. You know, like, just, like, make a big deal out of the fact that, hey, this is Switch 2. Go buy a Switch 2. Did you hear about Switch 2? Hey, I'm a Nintendo representative. You should buy Switch 2. Give me your money. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money. Like, that's just kind of what the marketing team's supposed to do. Like, they're supposed to try to, like, I don't know, grab you by the throat and just be like, you're gonna like it. Because they need to do their job of trying to get as much sales as possible. So that's one way they do that, is by, like, you know, really emphasizing Switch 2 or whatever, you know.
Right. Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money. Nintendo, pretty much anytime they like push for Switch 2. But no, yeah, I was mostly yapping about a lot of it actually early on, being like, yeah, I think Nintendo or I think Pokemon rather specifically is gonna have some big 30th announcement for its 30th anniversary in February. And I think that's gonna be Gen 10, which if it is, I just hope that it's cooked enough. Because knowing them, they're still gonna, you know, it might be a little rushed, but it is, you know, is what it is. Hope for the best, kind of prepare for the worst.
Right.
But that's gonna do it for me, chat, for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed another Turf Forward vibe with our nice little lovely guest / co-host, Mr. Pillow Monster 101. Nice. If y'all want more Turf Forward vibe, please be sure to drop a like so I know you like it. And yeah, that's gonna be me and Bill for the night. And I'll catch y'all next time I decide to go live, which I didn't make a stream schedule, but you know, I'll see when. I'll try to stream. So, bye everyone.
See
bye
ya.
Pill, bye chat. Bye. Take care. Later. There's something important. Wait, what? What's up, Pearl? I'm about to hit the end button. I swear, if you just say good NBA, I'm gonna say any crap. Have a good night, everyone. Peace, love, good vibe.